Good.
How can I help?
Okay, we have a little bit of complicated board state here. So I have a mana mage with Jason Mind Sculptor named.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was a different deck than he was. I feel like an idiot, but it's okay. I mean, he does have it because he just played Snapcaster.
Okay.
Targeted path, and is pathing him. This is on the stack, by the way.
Okay.
I should have used wild, but I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. I'm better at this sometimes. Nevertheless, he targeted the Snapcaster with the path of my Jace one. So I'm assuming he has Jason in it. Doesn't matter. I already have 2 exiled features. Like, there's no other path. Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't exile that earlier when he flashed back to the first time.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You have this Path the Exile targeting this metal, correct?
That's his path targeting.
Well, he has the situation is his Path of Exile is targeting your metal mage.
Right.
Yep.
And you say you already have 2 cards exiled.
Right.
Yep.
This was cast off of a Snapcaster Mage's flash ability, giving a flashback.
Earlier in the game, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that he's done it twice. There's only one.
And he doesn't have any exiled cards or anything. And he definitely flashed it back earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I must have forgot to exile it with the Snapcaster Mage for the first time.
Yeah, I just didn't notice.
Okay.
We didn't notice until just now.
And you're in the middle of casting this
Yeah, I cast this like an idiot.
after this is already resolved through, or
No, I cast this
He's
first and he
casting
responded.
that.
Oh,
Snapcaster.
okay, okay,
Because I'm thinking, like, obviously he's going to name Path to Exile.
okay,
So,
right.
like,
So, give me one moment. I'm going to confer with another judge.
yeah, sure thing. Confer up here. And,
so we can all hear.
That way, yeah,
Okay.
that way we can get everybody on the video.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of other people though. So
I caught the gist of it, but explain what's happening.
Patrick believes that both his creatures have already been exiled by Path the Exile. He cast it out from hand and then already flashed it back once with the Snapcaster Mage. So he is saying that in the middle of him casting his most recent meddling mage, Dave went to cast Path the Exile off of another Snapcaster that should have already Path the Exile should have already been in exile.
Okay. And to establish it, who called the judge? Okay. That could be relevant for future decisions, but I did hear the name. I did hear David say that I believe I heard David say that it should have been in exile, and that he thinks that he just forgot.
Okay.
I guess if we're deliberating, we're not close enough for them to actually respond in character. So, at this point, to me, the question becomes: was it something deliberate?
Okay.
You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah. You're saying if he is angle shooting, like he did have it there and he just
No,
tried to.
I'm wondering if he's cheating by having tried to leave the path to exile in his graveyard to do this again later. Is where my mind's going.
Okay. You would. Starting with the Jace Mind Sculptor.
That does remind me. I probably should also ask if they have any other violations so far this event.
Yeah. Yep.
Because he picked up the slip. So
Right.
You're judging. How do you feel it should be handled from here?
We need to do some investigation. What?
I don't think sign counts.
We need to do further investigation. I need to see what's in their hand to see what's going on this first off.
Why do you need to see what's in there?
Because he's targeting a metal mage naming Jason Mind Sculptor. If he's doing it deliberately to cheat because he needs to get his Jason Mind Sculptor out from his hand to stay there.
If the path of exile was in his graveyard in the first place, isn't that already suspicious in itself? Like, if he does have, if he had tried to cast it from exile,
I got spell pierce.
then that would be one thing.
Right. We don't know if it was in the graveyard or exile at this point. They've obviously moved the card from wherever it was sitting before. So there's no way of determining if it actually was in exile and he just did it quickly, or if he put it back in the graveyard. Regardless, that's the same thing. It's essentially the same thing. Just cast it and he shouldn't have been able to cast it again.
Like, again, what I'm thinking at least is intent.
Judge thought actually hang out with you
Right,
guys
there
this
could be
time.
intent
We
to
were
check.
here.
At this
Oh,
point,
shots later,
how do you
man,
try to
shots
find
later.
that information?
I'm playing for the win here.
Yeah, turn off my card brown box.
Okay, you should start by interviewing the players and trying to figure out what their stories are and making sure they end up going in sync. Don't you agree? Do you have any opinions on it?
Let each player away and then get their separate stories and see if there's any tension. Otherwise, see their stories line up. Okay, so Patrick, would you like to get up with me and talk me off to the side?
Alright, so once again, we're gonna interview like in public, even though.
Right, I'm just gonna go through the motions so I know.
So yeah,
Right.
okay. So I can't see or hear anything that's happening right
Okay,
now.
so describe to me what happened.
So I cast a second man mage again like an idiot. I didn't use my Aether Vial like I should have because that would have been smarter. But whatever. It's on the stack. And he responds by going Snapcaster. I say okay because I don't have response because I have double land anymore.
Okay.
And he resolves Snapcaster. He goes target Path to Exile. I go okay. He goes Path to Metal Mage, and I went. Like at this moment, I looked over and saw that I had both my basic lands. I only have one, two.
Okay.
And two things have been exiled already. And his graveyard has a Serum Vision system. So I was like, well, how did that happen? That's when I called a judge.
Okay.
And so my melee mage is still in the stack, but he's trying to resolve Path to Exile, but then I've stopped him.
Okay.
So, really quick, there's one fact that we can check based on what he just said, and that is making sure he has two basic lands in his deck. If he only has two, then that helps corroborate a story.
Can you speak up
There's
just a little bit?
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I searched through here to make sure there's only two basic lands in here. Right.
Well, realistically, we should be looking at the deck list.
Oh, right. Realistically, but we don't have it right now. One.
Yeah, going through the deck is fine if you want that information.
long as
Getting
it's
the deck list in a tournament would be
I
kind
don't
of time
manipulate
consuming.
the order of the deck. And that is that correct?
Okay.
So.
And at this point, you have one side of the story, so.
Right. So then I would
Yep.
instruct you to sit back down. I would ask Dave to step away from the table.
All right.
And then tell me your side of the story.
Yeah, I mean, like, I played the Path to Exile, and in response to his Meddling Mage, like, I don't know why he played it, like, with mana instead of the Aether Vial. Like, he's been playing like a moron all game, but I guess that's fine. So, yeah, but anyway, like, he plays the Meddling Mage. I'm thinking, like, he's surely going to name Path to Exile or Snapcaster Mage, so I might as well cash in the value while I can. And so I played the Snapcaster, go to flashback the Path to Exile, and he's like, wait, you already casted it. With flashback before, and it was that's correct. Like my other Snapcaster Mage, flashback the Path to Exile. So I just forgot to exile it the first time, so it's still in my graveyard this time around.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just didn't realize that until we tried to flash it back again. So
All right. I'll instruct you to sit down. Then I'm going to ask if either of you two had any game rule violations or any. I don't know how to even phrase that properly. How would you phrase that?
Interactions with the judge.
Interactions with the judge throughout the event.
yeah, I got a penalty earlier today, like in this game. Like I got a warning
Well,
for it.
earlier rounds, but this was the only other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, did you have another one? Like, is there only one on there?
There's only one on there.
Yeah, that's correct. That's
I
correct.
also had a penalty earlier. I did dumb things like Aether Vial, something on the one number.
Okay. All right. So at this point, do we consider this cheating? I don't know if I consider it cheating. I think it was more of a. I mean, it's cheating. He did cheat. I don't know if it's intentional or not.
The thing is it's not cheating if there's not intent.
Right.
So don't call it cheating if
Right.
if you're not. And
It's a
then
game
they
rules
say-
violation. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's intentional or not.
The thing is their stories, as far as I could see, do match up.
Right.
So that's one avenue that's gone. The question just becomes, is there any way to prove intent here, or is it a situation where
I don't think I can prove intent. Can I? No, I don't think there's any way for me to.
Can I
prove
ask you a
intent.
question?
Yeah.
Why did you ask about penalties earlier in the event?
Because if they had penalties of similar nature, of them doing things of different zones, that would show that he's done it multiple times, that he should be more aware of that happening.
Sure. What did he tell you? What was his answer?
He said, yes, he had one earlier this game.
What was it?
It was hidden card here.
Okay. Does he have any others?
Yes, he'd say he had one other one.
Do you know what it is?
I don't.
didn't he say
He said he doesn't remember. I don't think earlier when you told me this one, you said you didn't remember what it was. He said you had one for Aether Vial. Do
yeah,
something
that
with
was the
Aether
only
Vial.
one.
So if players are confident that they have penalties, but they're not sure what
So I
they
have to go
are,
check them up.
I would go check with the scorekeeper. Hi, I'm your scorekeeper. How can I help you?
I need to know if there's any more, if Dave Eldon had any other game rule violations today, or penalties today.
David Eldon? Yes, he does. Earlier in the event, he has a GRV. The information provided here is Snapcaster Path, a path that was previously Snapcaster Path,
Okay.
and somehow didn't end up in exile, I guess.
Okay, and then at that point, I would find the head judge and discuss what's going on in the information. You're going to be head judge because I like
good.
using you.
Hi.
So I described to you the situation that he's already had this exact error earlier throughout the day, and I do believe that he's cheated. So I do think that we need to go to disqualification.
And then I've already gone through the entire interview process and all that stuff. Based on the information I've been given by you, I would probably say that's correct.
Okay.
So I, as head judge, will come over and say, "Hi, I've heard you guys have had some issues."
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to exile the Path to Exile with the Snapcaster Mage earlier.
And cast another.
Yeah, and then I tried to reflash it back because I forgot, so it's still in the graveyard.
Okay. And you said that you've only had one other thing this event, then that's the one right here?
No, I had a penalty earlier in the earlier round.
All right. Unfortunately, between the two... Can you tell me about the penalty earlier, I should say?
Yeah, it was like the same sort of thing. Like I'm, just kind of this is my first time getting to play the Stoneforge deck, so I'm still kind of getting used to how all the cards work. So,
All
I'm
right.
playing Snapcaster on Path.
well, like I was on humans before actually.
Hey, what do you know?
Yeah, Snapcaster's a human, but unfortunately not that kind of human.
Wrong human. What do you know? I have nope, just kidding.
Yeah, you got your Snapcasters too.
to technical stuff and follow it for further discussion.
I should do that with BP.
Yes.
Okay. If possible, can I have you pack up your stuff and follow me so we can continue this discussion elsewhere?
What? Well, I mean, like we're in the middle of the game here.
I understand, but I would appreciate if you could do that for me.
Yeah, I guess so. So here's another spot.
So we go somewhere else, and I say between this infraction, the last infraction, and giving another judge incorrect information, I'm afraid I'm going to have to disqualify you
what?
from the event.
What?
Because the floor judge that handed you before said that the only infraction you said that you had was the one that you had been given that match, and as such, between two instances of that happening and lying to a judge, I'm going to have to disqualify you.
What? No. Okay, so this is your final ruling, and you think that in this circumstance, I intentionally didn't exile the card with Snapcaster Mage, so I could reflash it back with Snapcaster Mage. Is that your ruling?
That's my
issue
final
in this case. Okay. So that's great. Everyone who's involved in the ruling, if you want to like grab a seat, we have like this is like kind of the
Take a knee here.
yeah, this is kind of like a I would say like a tradition that we have is like after we do these, the cheating investigation is the last round, and also like this, the talking about how the investigation was handled is like something that we like to do because like giving feedback